Hello, good morning, students. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So, in previous lecture, we are completed our first unit, Unit 1, that is Basics of Engineering Material. So, in that first unit, we have studied basically classification of engineering material. Engineering material is classified in number of types. So, that part we have studied. Then in the next part, we have studied that what is exactly crystal structure. Is what is meant by crystalline material and what is meant by amorphous material. So amorphous material or crystalline material, that difference we have studied. Also we have studied the what is meant by unit cell. So unit cell is the smallest structure which is repeated through all directions. It's called as unit cell. And that unit cell also we have studied that that particular three-dimensional structure is known as a space lattice. How are you doing, students? Hello, students.
Oh, sir.
Okay, so we are just taking the review of the first unit. Then after that, space lattice, we also studied the microstructure. Microstructure is the structure which we have seen under microscope. बरोबर मायक्रोस्कोप खाली आपण जेव्हा एखाद्या मटेरियलचं स्ट्रक्चर चेक करतो, we have seen that procedure how to clean that working surface for sample preparation to see under microscope. So that microstructure is the complete detailed crystal structure of a surface which is prepared under some steps, number of steps. So that microstructure we have to see under microscope. बरोबर मायक्रोस्कोप का एक्झॅक्टली आपण बघतो पॅथॉलॉजिकल लॅब मध्ये जेव्हा टेस्ट करतात बरोबर इव्हन एक्सरे रिपोर्ट वगैरे जे that checking the detailed structure of any or organ or any report, so that we have to check that particular under some microscope to magnify by many times, means almost they magnify their image almost more than 10,000 times, suppose. Okay, so that type of microscope is used to see the clear structure of any material. Then we have seen the steps in sample preparation. There are a number of steps to prepare that sample to see the microscope. So on that sample preparation steps, we have seen in the first step there is a cutting. There is a cutting of object to prepare to make that sample small sample. Then after cutting there is a mounting is there. So red mounting the shape लक्षात येईल बघा. आपण त्या स्लाइडला बघितलं होतं there is a mounting of red color particularly, for example. That mounting may be of different colors, but for remembering it is of red color in that PPT. That is a mounting. That is a particular support for your sample to see the microscope. So that is mounting is gives the support. Then after mounting there is a grinding is there to clean the sample specimen. So by keeping in hand that mounting support, mounting part, you can grind that very small sample specimen. After grinding, there are some burr, there is some cracks on that sample specimen. So to remove that sample cracks, then further process is micro polishing and fine polishing. There are two types of polishing. When that grid size is almost about 6 micron, then that is a macro polishing. Then when that is very fine polishing, very fine grid particles, abrasive particles are used. That is fine polishing. And then after that etching is there. Etching is the to reveal that crystal structure. Alright, etching काय आहे students लक्षात घ्या नीट. Etching is a process to reveal that crystal structure. त्या मटेरियलचं crystal structure मला जेव्हा मायक्रोस्कोप खाली बघायचं आहे. So that will be must be clear. So that is reveal the microstructure by etching reagent. Etching reagent, there are some just chemicals. There are some sort of chemicals to clean the surface, so that in the microscope we can reveal the good microstructure. So These are the number of steps of preparing sample. There are different types of agents are there. In practical also we can cover that part again. Then after that we have studied various properties of a metal. We have studied the physical properties as well as mechanical and some chemical properties like your electrochemical properties. So physical properties are the properties which are tested under some, or physical properties are the properties which gives the physical structure of a material, which describes the material like density, melting point, color. They are the physical properties. And mechanical properties are the properties which are tested under some mechanical load. So we have studied various mechanical properties like stress, strain, ductility, malleability, hardness, toughness, elasticity, plasticity. So these are the different mechanical properties, and in the end, that mechanical property is called as a hardness. Hardness is the resistance of a material to abrasion, to scratch, or to wear. So that resistance hardness we can measure in number of units. We can measure that hardness in BHN number, capital BH, that is Brilliant Hardness number, or Rockwell Hardness RCN. So that two types of tests we have seen in that YouTube, Rockwell hardness tester and Brilliant hardness tester. In that we have to put some minor load, and after that minor load we have to do the major load also to see that penetration. So that hardness testing part we have covered in that first unit. So in that we have covered the first unit. Now from today we are going to start the our second unit. Basically second unit is now का है, that is steel and its alloys. First unit 10 marks होता student. Now we are starting today second unit, that is of 14 marks और 14 marks unit second unit. इसका नाम का है steel and its alloys. So in that part, that is basically important part of your MEM study. In that part we have to study various ion carbon equilibrium diagram. Basically equilibrium diagram का है, equilibrium diagram are the diagrams which are plotted under carbon content against temperature. So in that way material shows the different behavior to see this various equilibrium diagram. Equilibrium diagram काय बघायचं आपल्याला, त्याच्या आधी आपल्याला we have to study in detail basically what is phase. Basically phase, it is the normal structure of material. We can study the three types of phases. बरोबर, we can study the material, any material, there will be three phases. So we must know this, what are the three phases. Hello, जय आयरे, आवाज येतोय का माझा? जय आयरे स्टुडंट, जय आता जॉईन झाला ना? जय अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ. हा जय, हॅलो जय, आवाज येतोय माझा? जय
येतो येतो.
हा जय, मला सांग लेक्चरचा टाइम काय आहे? लेक्चरचा सुरुवातीचा टाइम काय आहे? ॲट व्हॉट टाइम फर्स्ट लेक्चर स्टार्ट्स? येस जय, हॅलो जय, आवाज येतोय माझा? किती वाजता लेक्चर सुरू आहे आपलं? हॅलो जय, बोल लवकर. आहे का जागर जय? हॅलो. So student, can anybody tell me what is or what are the different types of phases? There are three types of phases basically. So what are the three phases? Just first of all, I will tell anybody to check your attendance also. Mrunmay Thakkar hai ka? Mrunmay Thakkar, are you there? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me what are the three types of phases of any metal or any material. We can study that na, three phases. They are in the three forms. कुठले कुठले तीन स्ट्रक्चर आहे? फेज आठवतं का? स्कूल लेवलला शिकले तुम्ही फेजेस. Suppose solid phase is there one. What are the two different phases remaining? म्हणून मी कळतं क्वेश्चन काय आहे? एक सॉलिड फेज आहे, उरलेले दोन फेज कुठले असतात मग? हॅलो,
Liquid.
एक मिनिट ज्याला विचारलं तरी सांगायचं. प्रसाद तुला नाव विचारलं. So basically, try to understand, students. There are three phases which you already studied in school level: solid, liquid, and gaseous phases. So phase, it is the structure of a material. It is the structure of material having different crystal structures. So either solid phase, either liquid phase, or either gaseous phase. These are the three phases. And among that phases, we have studied in that first part, materials or engineering materials are classified into number of types. In that, first is that pure metal and non-metal. Suppose so pure metal का है? The material which is having any one element as a pure metal. Is one of the element as a pure metal. They are called as a pure metal. Means we can say like that, from that periodic table, the means one of the area where these all pure metals are lying. So the pure metals are lying at one of the area of the periodic table. That category is the pure metal. In small or in another language, we can say that the material which is having one of a single element as a main constituent, like copper metal or maybe aluminum metal. Right? So they are the pure metal. Suppose, for example, pure metal का है? The material which is having a single element as a main constituent, that is pure metal. And whereas alloy का है? Can you tell me what is alloy? Yes, students. One of the physics chemistry में झाला तुमचं ना, alloy is one of the common thing. Yes. Yes, you can raise your hand. Directly answer द्यायचं नाही म्हणून. There is only one hand is raised. आदित्य पांडव आहे का रे? आदित्य पांडव. Hello. आदित्य, are you there? एमी आदित्य पांडव आहे का जागेवर? तू अनम्यूट कर स्पीकर तुझा. आदित्य, I think Aditya is not on his place. सुयोग शिंदे आहे का जागेवर? सुयोग शिंदे. सुयोग, are you there? Yes, सुयोग. आवाज येतोय का माझा? सुयोग, स्पीकर अनम्यूट केलं, बोल ना. हॅलो. हॅलो सुयोग, येतोय का आवाज? I think he is also not in his place. Unmute कर रहे. So students, we can know that when we are studying these three phases, solid, liquid, and gases, also there are alloy material. Alloy is not pure metal. Means when we are adding one or more substance in any metal, that is called as alloy. Means a material which is added two or more elements, and at least in that one of the element is in metal. So that is a pure metal. So in that pure metal, when we are adding two or more metals, then it will become the alloy. So alloy is a mixture of two or more elements, and in that elements, other metals may be non-metal also when we are adding. So alloy is a mixture of two or more metals. Only condition is that one of the element must be metal. So it is alloy. And today we have to start that solid solution. बरोबर, आज आपल्याला त्या सेकंड युनिट मध्ये स्टील अँड इट्स अलॉयज मध्ये बरोबर नवीन पार्ट शिकायचा सॉलिड सोल्युशन. व्हॉट इज दॅट सॉलिड सोल्युशन ते आपल्याला शिकायचं आहे. अँड नॉट ओनली सॉलिड सोल्युशन, देर इज आयन कार्बन इक्विलिब्रियम डायग्राम. मला वाटतं आपण सिलेबस बघताना बघितलं होतं स्टुडंट. दॅट डायग्राम इज कॉल्ड एज Fe3C. One carbon atom reacts with the three ferrous atom. Fe3. There are three ferrous molecules which reacts with the one carbon atom, that forms the Fe3C, or called as a cementite. That phase is the cementite. Ferrous, three ferrous atom and one carbon atom. That is also called as iron carbide. That is also called as iron carbide, or called as iron carbon equilibrium diagram. In that diagram there are various phases. This material shows the various properties, various phases. in that. So that is called as the ion carbon equilibrium diagram. That diagram is one of the basic of your MEM study. MEM चं सगळ्यात महत्त्वाची diagram होती, and by studying that diagram you have to study the different phases. पुढे आपल्याला वेगवेगळे phases शिकायचे ते diagram बघून. That you have to learn, and after studying that phase ion carbon equilibrium diagram, we have to study the various critical temperatures. On that same diagram there are three critical temperatures: lower critical temperature, medium critical temperature, or higher critical temperature. So that three critical temperatures we have to study. Their significance also we have to study. Also we have to study there are different reactions on that ion carbon equilibrium diagram. So that reactions we have to study. Then in that second unit we have to classify the basic types of steel. आपण जे स्टील शिकलोय बरोबर, that steel is the one of the having ferrous and carbon. That steel material, that is the ferrous metal support. So in that steel, depending upon the carbon percentage, there are different types of steel. So that part we have to study broad classification of steel: plain carbon steel, alloy steel, tool steel, spring steels, and steels for various specific purpose like shaft, axle, nut bolt, lever, crank. There are different particular mechanical application or called as automobile application. In that we have to use the different types of steel. So in that way we have to study in this second chapter that steel and its alloys. Basically महत्वाचं chapter student लक्षात घ्या, because this ion carbon equilibrium diagram is one of the basics of your further MEM study. बरं, पुढे जेव्हा तुम्हाला MEM चा अभ्यास करायचा आहे डिप्लोमा लेवलला और ॲट डिग्री लेवल वेन यू टू स्टडी दॅट मेटलर्जी सब्जेक्ट. बरं, डिग्री जेव्हा करा तुम्ही BE ला, you have to study that engineering methodology. In that also you have to study the further part of this MEM. मेकॅनिकल इंजिनिअरिंग मेथड मध्ये तुम्ही जे शिकलाय बेसिक लेवलला, सपोज MEM ion carbon equilibrium diagram, that is a basic part of that MEM study. त्याच्यावर बेसिस तुम्हाला पुढे मेटलर्जी सब्जेक्ट शिकायचा असतो बरं डिग्री कोर्सला. मग इन दॅट स्टील अँड इट्स अलॉयज आज आपण पुढे पहिला पार्ट शिकणार आहे, दॅट इज कॉल्ड एज अ सॉलिड सोल्युशन. व्हॉट इज मीन बाय सॉलिड सोल्युशन? स्टुडंट आवाज येतोय माझा? हॅलो स्टुडंट, स्क्रीन शेअर होतोय, आवाज येतोय सगळ्यांना?
Yes, sir.
हॅलो, ओके. सो
सर, हॅलो सर.
हां, येस
सर, तुमचा थोडा आवाज घुमतोय, त्याच्यामुळे क्लिअर व्हॉइस येत नाही.
काय होतंय?
आवाज थोडासा घुमतोय रूम मध्ये.
मग तू वेगळ्या रूम मध्ये बस ना, तुझ्या इथं प्रॉब्लेम असेल, रेंजचा प्रॉब्लेम असेल, बाकीच्या नाव येते तुला प्रॉब्लेम होतो ना. फ्रॉम माय साइड देर इज नो प्रॉब्लेम. आय थिंक आवाज येतो ना स्टुडंट सगळ्यांना क्लिअरली?
Yes, sir.
हां, तुझ्या प्रणव तुझ्या इथे चेक कर, तू चेंज करून बघ तुझी रूम वाटलंस. देर मे बी सम
Okay,
रेंज प्रॉब्लेम ॲट युअर एंड ऑल्सो. सो स्टुडंट आज आपण सेकंड युनिट शिकणार आहे, स्टील अँड इट्स अलॉयज. इन दॅट सेकंड युनिट we have to study that there are different types of solid solutions. बरोबर, सॉलिड सोल्युशन शिकताना आपल्याला बघायचं आहे व्हॉट इज मीन बाय दॅट सोल्युशन अँड व्हॉट इज मीन बाय दॅट सॉलिड. बरोबर, अँड देर आर डिफरंट टाइप्स ऑफ सॉलिड सोल्युशन्स. लाईक फर्स्ट इज substitution solid solution, and that substitution solid solution again it is classified into two types: disordered solid solution or ordered solid solution. And second category of solid solution is the interstitial solid solution. That is main part of your syllabus. And basically what is in by that solvent and what is that solid? Student screen दिसतंय सगळ्यांना ना? हॅलो.
Yes, sir.
हां, so suppose for example खाली काय दिले, that molecules are shown in two colors. So that is example of suppose salt in water. Barabar, try to understand student, that is the salt in water. So that salt in water, basically to understand today, बरं आपल्याला आज काय लक्षात घ्यायचंय, व्हॉट इज मीन बाय सॉल्वंट अँड व्हॉट इज सॉलिड. सॉलिड काय असतं कुठल्याही सोल्युशन मध्ये, आणि सॉल्वंट काय असतं ते लक्षात घ्या स्टुडंट. सॉल्वंट इज द component of a solution that is present in the greatest amount. बरोबर, सॉल्ट इन वॉटर, बरोबर, मिठाचं पाणी घेतलं त्यात सगळ्यात जास्त काय असणार आहे मग स्टुडंट? येस स्टुडंट, आय वॉन्ट आन्सर फ्रॉम यू. सॉल्ट इन वॉटर आहे, त्यात मॅक्सिमम प्रोपोर्शन मध्ये काय असणार आहे मग? व्हॉट इज द क्वांटिटी? येस स्टुडंट, वॉटर और सॉल्ट. जास्ती प्रोपोर्शन मध्ये काय आपलं वॉटर इज देअर. So that the component which is in greatest amount is called as a solution. त्याला काय म्हणतात? The component of a solution that is present in the greatest amount is called as a solution, and it is the substance in which solid is dissolved. बरोबर? Maximum proportion मध्ये काय मग salt in water मध्ये water आहे. So water is called as a solution, and in that solution, in that water solution, you are adding salt. So that salt is called as a solute. The salt ला काय म्हणतात स्टुडंट मग? Yes, student.
Solute.
That salt which is in the less amount. Try to understand, which is in the less amount, and that less amount solute is dissolved in that solution. त्या पाण्यामध्ये ते मीठ विरघळत आहे ना, तर लक्षात घ्या त्या पाण्याला काय म्हणतो आपण? That water is called as a solution, and that solution is in the greatest amount. Water is in the large amount, whereas the salt we are adding, that is called as a solute, and that solute is in the less amount. So लक्षात आलं सगळ्यांना स्टुडंट? सोल्यूट म्हणजे काय आणि सॉल्व्हंट म्हणजे काय? हॅलो,
हो.
हा, ट्राय टू अंडरस्टँड. सोल्यूट कमी प्रमाणात असतं, जे त्या ग्रेटेस्ट अमाऊंट मध्ये असलेल्या सोल्युशन मध्ये ते मिक्स होतं, विरघळतं. बरोबर? त्यांनी वरती एक्झाम्पल दिलं, सॉल्व्हंट फॉर सी वॉटर इज वॉटर. बरोबर? सॉल्व्हंट आहे सी वॉटर, अँड सॉल्व्हंट फॉर एअर इज नायट्रोजन. नायट्रोजन आपल्या ऍटमॉस्फिअर एअर मध्ये काय असतं? नायट्रोजन प्रमाण जास्त असतं, दॅट इज सॉल्व्हंट. बरोबर? सो सोल्युशन जे जास्ती प्रमाणात असतं त्याला सोल्युशन म्हणतात, आणि जे कमी प्रमाणात असतं त्याला काय म्हणतो आपण? दॅट इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ सोल्यूट. समजलं झालं? सगळ्या लक्षात आलं स्टुडंट सगळ्यांना? हॅलो,
हो सर.
that is simple part basically. So solute is in the less amount, whereas solvent is in the greatest amount. So we have studied this example of salt in water. So solvent items, they are shown in the black color, that is in the maximum proportion, whereas this red color solute items, that salt particles are less. That's why their color molecules are less in that solvent. Okay student, solvent is the mixture of solid and solution. बरोबर? म्हणजे जास्ती प्रमाणात असतं त्याला सोल्युशन म्हणतात, लाईक वॉटर, अँड विच इज इन द लेस अमाउंट, दॅट इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ सोल्यूट. समजलं का स्टुडंट? सो नाऊ टुडे वी हॅव टू अंडरस्टँड नेक्स्ट पार्ट, दॅट इज सॉलिड सोल्युशन. बरोबर? पुढच्या पार्टला जायचं आपल्याला. मग सॉलिड सोल्युशन काय? सो सॉलिड सोल्युशन, प्रतीक चौधरी आहे का जागेवर? प्रतीक चौधरी, हॅलो प्रतीक, आर देअर? प्रतीक, अनम्यूट कर दो स्पीकर. हॅलो प्रतीक, अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ. आय थिंक प्रतीक इज ऑल्सो नॉट देअर. जय, जय आयरे आहे का? जय आयरे, हॅलो जय, जागा आहे का तू स्टुडंट? हॅलो, आय थिंक जय इज ऑल्सो नॉट देअर. अर्जुन सावळे,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
जस्ट
Sir, Jay Shirsagar.
जय पण आहे ना? जय, वेट नाउ. अर्जुन, you just read this. What is definition of solid solution? Just read that first 2-3 lines. Yes, Arjun.
Yes, sir.
Please read that.
An homogeneous crystalline solid consisting of more than one type of molecule or atom randomly disappeared in which the structure is independent of this composition.
Okay. So, student लक्षात घ्या, solid solution काय आहे? An homogeneous crystalline solid. Homogeneous म्हणजे काय आहे? There is a homogeneous structure. We cannot check, we cannot predict which parts are mixed. So homogeneous crystalline solid. Homogeneous crystalline solid म्हणजे काय होतं बघा, नीट लक्षात घ्या. When we are mixing together salt and suppose red chili powder, salt and red chili powder का मिक्स केल्यानंतर काय होतं? ते मिक्सर मध्ये आपल्याला ओळखता येतं ना, कुठला पार्ट सॉल्ट आहे, कुठला पार्ट रेड चिली पावडर. लक्षात येतं का नाही स्टुडंट आपल्याला? We can identify which part is salt, white salt, and which part is red chili powder. That is not a homogeneous solid. Homogeneous solid का म्हणतात? जेव्हा मिक्स केल्यानंतर आपण ओळखू शकत नाही कुठले दोन पार्ट आपण मिक्स केले. That is the any homogeneous crystalline solid consisting of more than one type of molecular. ज्यामध्ये काय आहे? there is not one single molecular. There will be more than one type of molecular or atom randomly dispersed. They disperse कसे होतात student? They are dispersed. They are mixed together randomly, and in which the structure is independent of its composition. त्याचं कंपोजिशन किती आहे म्हणजे त्या दोन मिक्स झालेल्या मटेरियलचं त्या कंपोजिशनवर डिपेंड न राहता त्याचं स्ट्रक्चर तयार होतं. दॅट स्ट्रक्चर इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ सॉलिड सोल्युशन. दॅट डेफिनेशन इज समवट नॉट सो इझी, बट लक्षात घ्या स्टुडंट काय होतं, एनी होमोजिनियस क्रिस्टलाइन सॉलिड ते मिक्सर कसं असलं पाहिजे, होमोजिनियस झालं पाहिजे, ज्यामध्ये आपल्याला ओळखता नाही आलं पाहिजे कुठले कुठले दोन मटेरियल ऍड केले. बरं, सो दॅट इज होमोजिनियस क्रिस्टलाइन सॉलिड consisting of the terms काय परत पुढची, one is homogeneous, second is consisting of more than one type of molecular or atom, ज्यामध्ये एकापेक्षा जास्ती मोलेक्युलर मिक्स झाले पाहिजे. बरोबर, मोलेक्युलर atom must be mixed more than one plus. बरोबर, आणि ते कसे झाले पाहिजे, these more than one atoms, one molecules, they are randomly dispersed. बरोबर, randomly dispersed म्हणजे काय, आता खाली एक्झाम्पल मध्ये दिसतं बघा स्टुडंट, कॉपर आणि झिंक आहे. देर इज वन सॉलिड सोल्युशन आपल्याला पुढे बघायचं आहे. जेव्हा आपण नॉन मेटल मध्ये कॉपर शिकणार आहे, कॉपर चॅप्टर, बरोबर, नॉन मेटलच्या चॅप्टर मध्ये कॉपर पार्ट शिकणार. मला वाटतं आय थिंक दॅट इज फोर्थ चॅप्टर. बरोबर, फोर्थ चॅप्टर नॉन फेरस मेटल्स अँड अलॉयज. सो वन ऑफ द मेन एलिमेंट ऑफ नॉन फेरस इज एल्युमिनियम अँड कॉपर. सो इन दॅट कॉपर देर आर टू अलॉयज, कॉपर ब्रास अलॉय और ब्रॉन्झ अलॉय. तो ब्रास मध्ये काय, दॅट इज अ अलॉय अगेन, and that brass is a solid solution. काय आहे ब्रास म्हणजे काय, it is a copper and zinc. So copper is in 64% and zinc in 36%. So these mixture when we see under some microscope, these are the substitutional alloy. बरोबर, मग हे कॉपरचा अलॉय दिसतोय वेगळा आणि झिंकचा अलॉय वेगळा. बरोबर, सो दिस इज कॉल्ड एज अ रँडमली डिस्पर्समेंट. ही डिस्पर्समेंट कशी आहे, दॅट इज नॉट ordered solution नहीं थे. So that is randomly dispersed in which structure is independent of its composition. So that type of mixture is called as a solid solution. Any homogeneous crystalline solid consisting of more than one type of molecule or atom randomly dispersed in which the structure is independent of its composition. Alright? Homogeneous crystalline solid consisting of more than one type of molecule or atom randomly dispersed in which the structure is independent of its composition. लक्षात आलं स्टुडंट. मग सॉलिड सोल्युशन काय आहे, बेसिकली सॉलिड सोल्युशन साठी 2-3 टर्म्स अँड कंडिशन आहे. तर देयर इज अ homogeneous crystalline solid. So homogeneous crystalline solid will be there. Second is consisting of more than 2 or more atoms or molecules, as well as they must be randomly dispersed, more than 2 atoms, and they will be randomly dispersed in which the structure is independent of its composition. ज्यामुळे ते कंपोजिशन कसं असणार आहे, इट इज इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ इट्स किती पर्सेंट मध्ये, म्हणजे कॉपर 64 मध्ये का झिंक किती मध्ये, ते कंपोजिशन कशा प्रकारचे त्याच्यावर डिपेंड न राहता ते स्ट्रक्चर कसं असणार आहे, इट इज रँडमली डिस्पर्स. सो दॅट इज कॉल्ड एज अ सॉलिड सोल्युशन. सॉलिड सोल्युशन म्हणजे काय आहे, मिक्सचर ऑफ 2 or more atoms, 2 or molecules which are randomly dispersed and the structure is homogeneous structure. That is your solid solution. Solid solution is a homogeneous crystal solution. Then these are the different types of solid solution. लक्षात घ्या स्टुडंट, first type is called as a substitution solid solution and second is called as a interstitial or interstitial solid solution. Interstitial solid solution or substitution solid solution. मग लक्षात घ्या, पहिल्या सॉलिड सोल्युशन मध्ये काय आहे, सॉल्व्हंट ॲटम्स अँड सॉलिड ॲटम्स दे आर ऑफ सिमिलर साइज. बरोबर, सॉल्व्हंट आणि सॉलिड बघितलं आपण बघा. सॉल्व्हंट काय आहे, सॉल्व्हंट इज इन मॅक्सिमम प्रपोर्शन आणि सॉलिड किती असतं स्टुडंट, सॉलिड इज इन लेस प्रपोर्शन. बरोबर, दॅट इज अ सॉलिड. सो first type of solid solution is called as a substitution solid solution. So suppose for example brass दिले तुम्ही, so brass मध्ये काय होतं, mixture of copper and zinc. So sorry, copper and zinc. बरोबर, हां, copper and zinc is there. Copper is in 64% and zinc is in 36%. So that mixture is called as a substitution solid solution. Means in that solvent items are replaced by solute atom. बरोबर. Solvent atoms कलर वेगळा बघा. कॉपरचा कलर त्यांनी डार्क दाखवला समजा. कॉपर atom is in less. Whereas there is some items called as a nickel. For example, white color molecule जे आपण बघितलं solid solution काय आहे? That is a mixture of two or more solids. बरोबर. मग white color चे solids काय आहे? They are in more color. And that dark color, that is a solid atoms copper, or mixture of two solid solutions, copper and nickel. मग ते arrangement molecule कशी येते? That is a disordered molecule. ती arrangement कशी आहे student? That is not having particular arrangement. There is a disordered arrangement. Means there is no particular arrangement. That is a disorder, random arrangement. That's why it is called as a disordered solid solution, whereas ordered solid solution मध्ये कसं असतं स्टुडंट? सपोज आय थिंक देयर इज नो ordered solid solution. So this is again this diagram is this student. There is a disordered solid solution. That solvent atoms are white suppose and solid atoms are suppose their shaded portion or hatching here they are the solid atoms. So there is no particular arrangement. There are randomly taken the arrangement interchange के लिए बरो. That is a substitution. That is called as a disordered solid solution, whereas ordered solid solution that is called as a ordered solid atom. Means one layer of solvent atom, second layer of solid atom, again one layer of solvent atom, and again one layer of solid atom. So that is called as a particular arrangement of solvent atom and solid atom. 1 minute student. Hello. हाँ सर, लेक्चर चालू सर. स्टुडंट्स लक्षात येते का? हॅलो. सॉलिड सोल्युशन आपण शिकतोय. सॉलिड सोल्युशन मध्ये आपण बघितलं दॅट इज अ होमोजेनियस क्रिस्टल स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ टू ऑर मोर सॉलिड्स. मग सॉलिड सोल्युशन मध्ये पहिला टाइप आपण बघतोय substitution solid solution. That one solvent atom is replaced by the solute atom. or a replacement होते तिथे. That is substitution solid solution. मग ते substitution solid solution चा पहिला टाइप आपण शिकतोय called as a ordered substitution solid solution. म्हणजे order म्हणजे काय? There is a specific arrangement. There is a specific arrangement of molecules. That is a one layer of solvent atom and another layer of solute atom. म्हणजे काय? Specific arrangement of molecules. That is a ordered substitution solid solution. समजलं स्टुडंट काय आहे? पहिला टाइप काय आहे सॉलिड सोल्युशनचा? दॅट इज कॉल्ड एज अ ऑर्डर्ड सॉलिड सोल्युशन. बरोबर. और सबस्टिट्यूशन सॉलिड सोल्युशन. स्टुडंट लक्षात येते का? सबस्टिट्यूशन सॉलिड मध्ये पहिला टाइप आपण बघितला देयर इज अ ऑर्डर्ड सबस्टिट्यूशन सॉलिड सोल्युशन. म्हणजे सबस्टिट्यूशन होताना कसं होतं ते? देयर इज अ स्पेसिफिक अरेंजमेंट. एक लेयर सॉल्व्हेंट ॲटमची, सेकंड लेयर सोल्यूट ॲटमची, अगेन देयर इज अ सॉल्व्हेंट ॲटम लेयर, अगेन देयर इज अ सोल्यूट ॲटम लेयर. सो दॅट इज अ पर्टिक्युलर अरेंजमेंट ऑफ मोलेक्युल्स. स्पेसिफिक अरेंजमेंट त्याच्यामध्ये काय म्हणतात? ऑर्डर्ड सॉलिड सोल्युशन. बरोबर. ती रिप्लेसमेंट जी होती ती कशी होती? रॅन्डमली होती का? नाही होते. दॅट इज स्पेसिफिक ऑर्डर. दॅट्स व्हाय इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ ऑर्डर्ड सबस्टिट्यूशन सॉलिड सोल्युशन. Whereas in this previous part that is called as a disordered solid solution. So that disordered is random arrangement of molecules. There is no specific arrangement like previous one. पण आधी आपण जे बघितलं होतं या ठिकाणी काय आहे? एक लेयर सॉल्व्हेंटची आहे आणि एक लेयर सोल्यूट ॲटमची आहे. परत एक लेयर सॉल्व्हेंट, परत एक लेयर सोल्यूट. So there is a specific arrangement. That is a ordered substitution solid solution. Whereas in previous one there is no specific order of solid atom and solvent atom. There is a random disbursement. That is called as a disordered substitution solid solution. बरोबर. त्याचं एक्झाम्पल काय? मग alloy जेव्हा बघतो आपण, मिक्सर बघतो आपण, then alloy is a disordered substitution solid solution. So there is no specific arrangement of molecules. There is a random arrangement. बरोबर. कुठल्या ठिकाणी सॉल्व्हेंट आणि कुठल्या ठिकाणी सॉलिड आहे? काही स्पेसिफिक ऑर्डर आहे का स्टुडंट्स? हॅलो स्टुडंट्स.
हो सर.
डिसऑर्डर मध्ये there is no specific order, there is no specific arrangement of molecules. That's why it is a disordered solution. Whereas ordered substitution solution मध्ये काय होतं, there is a specific arrangement of molecules. That is why it is called as a ordered substitution solution. पहिले कळलं का स्टुडंट सगळ्यांना? मग आपण
हो.
पुढच्या टाइपला गेलो, that is a substitution solution. बरोबर? सबस्टिट्यूशन झाला आता पुढचा टाइप बघायचा आपल्याला. सेकंड टाइप इज कॉल्ड एज अ interstitial solid solution. त्यांनी स्पेलिंग वेगळे दिले, but that as per your syllabus that word is interstitial solid solution. So that interstitial solid solution is what happened. लक्षात द्या सगळ्यांनी. आपण ती डायग्राम बघूया तर कळेल तुम्हाला. So in this B drawing, in this capital B drawing, बरोबर सेकंड पार्ट मध्ये जी ड्रॉइंग बघा स्टुडंट, that interstitial solid solution मध्ये काय होतं, this solid atom and solid atom they are not same size. आतापर्यंत आपण जे पहिले दोन टाइप बघितले सबस्टिट्यूशन मध्ये, डिसऑर्डर और ऑर्डर, त्या दोन्ही टाइप मध्ये काय होतं, बोथ सॉलिड एटम एंड सॉल्व्हेंट एटम दे आर ऑफ सिमिलर साइज. बरोबर ना? सॉलिड एटम ची साइज आणि सॉल्व्हेंट एटम साइज काय होती, वेगळी होती का? नाही, दॅट इज ऑफ सेम साइज. दॅट्स व्हाय वी कॅन चेक द और वी कॅन चेंज each space. बरोबर, आपण रिप्लेसमेंट करू शकतो तुझं. बरोबर, one solid atom is replaced by the solid atom by two types, either disordered substitution or either ordered substitution, as the solid atom and solid atom they are both in same size. But now in this second type, don't is drawing लक्षात घ्या, capital B ची drawing आहे, that is interstitial solid solution. बरोबर, interstitial solid solution मध्ये काय होतं, मग एक मिनिट आपण पुढे असं drawing पुढे मी बघूया, just a minute. So student, again there is a called as a interstitial solid solution. So interstitial solid solution means क्या होता है, these solid atoms are too small than your solvent atom. बरोबर, solid atom काय आहे, त्या solvent atom ion जे maximum proportion मध्ये ion पेक्षा कसे आहे, ते लहान आहे का मोठे आहे solid atom? students, hello, solid atoms are small or bigger? solid atom काय आहे, क्रॉस H केले ना, they are the solid atoms. मग ते कसे आहे student?
Small.
They are very small. So as there is as their size is small, so due to change in size they cannot occupy their each other space like substitution solid solution. Substitution मध्ये काय होतं, दोन्हीची साइज एक असल्यामुळे काय होतं, we can change the space, that is in substitution solid solution. But now as these solid atoms are too small than your solvent atom, so they cannot change their spaces, but they will occupy their interstitial space. त्या सॉल्व्हेंट एटम जे मोठे मोठे सॉल्व्हेंट एटम आहेत, ते जेव्हा जॉईन झाले, ते जॉईन झाल्यानंतर जी त्याच्यातली इंटरस्टिशियल स्पेस तयार होती, त्याच्यातली जी इंटरस्टिशियल स्पेस आहे, जी एम्प्टी स्पेस आहे, ती छोटी जागा ते काय करतात, दे ऑक्युपाय द एम्प्टी स्पेस. दिस स्मॉल सॉलिड एटम्स ऑक्युपाय द एम्प्टी स्पेस ऑफ द सॉल्व्हेंट एटम्स. That is called as a interstitial solid solution. It is more common for C, N, O and H as solutes. Carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, they are the solutes, and more easily dissolved in transition metal solvent. Solubility is limited. That is the solubility limited असते. Solid diffuses easily via interstitial diffusion route. बरोबर, त्यातली जी इंटरस्टिशियल स्पेस असते, ते मोठे मोठे सॉलिड आयटम एकमेकांना पॅक झाल्यानंतर काय होते, त्याच्या स्पेसमध्ये इंटरस्टिशियल स्पेस तयार होती. ती जी एम्प्टी स्पेस असते, ती एम्प्टी स्पेस मध्ये ते सॉलिड एटम ऑक्युपाय होतात. दॅट्स व्हाय इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ इंटरस्टिशियल सॉलिड सोल्युशन. कळला स्टुडंट? हा कार्बन एटम आहे, ब्लॅक छोटा छोटा जो आहे ना, कार्बन एटम इज द सोल्यूट which is very small in size. So that carbon atom is occupied in the interstitial space of iron. The iron चे जे white molecules आहे, that is somewhat bigger in size than your carbon. Yes. So the white iron molecules मधली जी empty space आहे, ती त्या carbon atom occupy करतं mix होताना, which is called as a interstitial solid solution. समजलं का student? These are the two types of solid solution. पुढचा पार्ट आपल्याला जायची गरज नाही, because that is not part of your syllabus basically तुम्हाला लक्षात आलं असेल स्टुडंट सगळ्यांना. सॉलिड सोल्युशन आपण बघतोय. सॉलिड सोल्युशन इज any homogeneous mixture which is basically crystalline solid consisting of more than one type of molecule, consisting of more than one type of molecule or atom which are randomly dispersed. ते कसे नाही झाले? They are randomly dispersed in which the structure is independent of its composition. So that is solid solution. लक्षात आलं स्टुडंट? मग सॉलिड सोल्युशनचे दोन टाइप बघितले आपण. फर्स्ट इज interstitial solid solution. Sorry, first is substitution solid solution. For example, substitution of brass. Brass मध्ये काय होतं? In that brass, copper and zinc is there. बरोबर? Alloy is called as the substitution solid solution. This is called as a disordered substitution. There is no particular arrangement of molecules. That is a disordered substitution solid solution. There is no particular arrangement of molecules. That is random arrangement of molecules. That is disordered substitution. Whereas ordered substitution मध्ये काय होतं? There is a particular arrangement of molecules. The alloy in the disordered condition, if in high cooled, slowly undergoes a range of rearrangement of molecules because of the diffusion that takes place during cooling. बरोबर? Material वर जे काय आपण टेम्परेचर वगैरे ऍड करतो, we are adding some different conditions. So there is change in this different types of solid solution. बरोबर? Solid solution मध्ये काय होतं? मग disordered मध्ये there is random arrangement of molecules, whereas in ordered solid solution there is a particular arrangement of molecules. One layer of solvent atom, one layer of solid atom, again one layer of solvent, one layer of solid. So there is a particular arrangement of molecules. And second type आपण पाहिला, that is called as an interstitial solid solution. That interstitial solid solution is the solid atoms are too small than your solvent atom. बरोबर? Solid atom काय आहे? They are very small, so they cannot replace their each other position. They will occupy the empty space in that solvent atom. The solvent atom मध्ये जी empty space आहे, इथे बघा, हा solid atom आहे, हा ब्लॅक कलरचा जो कार्बन atom आहे, फॉर एक्झाम्पल हा ब्लॅक कलरचा कार्बन atom, shaded atom काय आहे? That will occupy the interstitial space of that solvent atom. जे जास्ती प्रमाणात जे solvent atom आहे, त्या solvent atom मध्ये मिक्सर झाल्यामुळे जे काय interstitial space आहे, empty space आहे, ती occupy केली त्या solid atom ने. That's why it is called as a interstitial solid solution. Is it clear, student? सगळ्यांना समजलं का? मग आपण पुढच्या लेक्चरला, in your next lecture we will going to study the next part, that is ion carbon equilibrium diagram. Ion carbon equilibrium diagram. Before going to the next part, just understand student, this is suppose called as a binary solid solution. Student, drawing दिसते सगळ्यांना? Hello.
हो सर.
हाँ, लक्षात घ्या स्टुडंट, हे काय आहे? देयर इज अ कॉल्ड एज अ बायनरी सॉलिड सोल्युशन. बायनरी मीन्स टू टाइप्स ऑफ सॉलिड, अल्फा सॉलिड and beta solid is added. Suppose the diagram लक्षात घेऊ, that is called as a, this is called as equilibrium diagram. This is one of the equilibrium diagram example. This is the binary solution of a equilibrium diagram. Binary solution चे बरोबर equilibrium diagram आहे. बायनरी म्हणजे काय? दोन सॉलिड सोल्युशन, अल्फा सॉलिड सोल्युशन and बीटा सॉलिड सोल्युशन is added. So at two temperatures, one बरोबर या वर्टिकल लाइन जे आहे, there is a temperature, आणि खाली हॉरिझॉन्टल लाइन काय आहे? there is a composition. बरोबर, इनिशियल लेवलला काय आहे? अल्फा फेज 100% आहे, आणि त्या अनदर कॉर्नरला काय आहे? दॅट बीटा फेज इन 100%. मग त्या सॉलिड सोल्युशनचं जेव्हा कंपोजिशन करतो आपण वेगळ्या पर्सेंटेज मधली, देन वी हॅव दॅट सॉलिड सोल्युशन अल्फा प्लस बीटा इन डिफरंट कंपोजिशन. मग या ऍक्सिस वर, एक्स ऍक्सिस वर कंपोजिशन आहे, आणि वर्टिकल वाय ऍक्सिस सपोज देयर इज अ टेम्परेचर, composition against temperature. That type of diagrams are called as a equilibrium diagram. So in that equilibrium diagram, suppose that alpha solution melting point is T1. Suppose या ठिकाणी जो मिक्सर पॉइंट आहे वरती सुरुवातीचा, that is T1, and another melting point of beta is T2. मग there are liquid phase and solid phase. बरोबर, मग दोन कर्व लाईन्स आहेत तिथे. खालची कर्व लाईन इज solid solution and another, त्या सॉलिड सोल्युशनच्या वरती पार्ट काय आहे? देयर इज अ लिक्विड पार्ट. बरोबर, अप टू दिस टेम्परेचर पार्ट मीन्स या T1 T2 टेम्परेचरच्या वरती जेव्हा जातो आपण, बरोबर, या ग्राफच्या वरती जातो आपण, देयर इज अ लिक्विड सोल्युशन, अँड बिलो दॅट दिस मिक्सचर इज इन सॉलिड स्टेट. बरोबर, अँड इन बिटवीन दिस टू कर्व्स, या दोन कर्व मधलं मेटल कसं असणार आहे? दॅट सॉलिड सोल्युशन इज इन one half part is liquid and half part is solid. That is composition. And below that liquidous line, the vertical line ला काय म्हणतात? That is called as the liquidous line. That solid part is converted into 100% liquid. That is the liquidous line. Whereas below line is called as the solidus line. So liquidous line initial जी खालची curve आहे त्याला काय म्हणतात? Solidus line. That is called as the below that solidus line. The material is in solid state only. So that is a binary alloy. Or alloy is the phase comprising of one or more components. लक्षात आलं students? परत येतो ते. This is the substitution solid solution. बरं, substitution solid solution मध्ये काय होतं? Random solid solution is there and there is a ordered solid solution. बरोबर? So in this way we are studying today solid solution. In next lecture you have to study that ion carbon equivalent diagram. बरं, पुढच्या लेक्चरला आपल्याला ion carbon equivalent diagram शिकायची आहे. That ion carbon equivalent diagram is the again like your equivalent diagram. आत्ताची equivalent diagram बघितलं आपण. That at x-axis there is a composition. At x-axis there is a percentage, weight percentage of carbon. Ion carbon diagram मध्ये काय असतं? x-axis वर there is a weight percentage of carbon and your y-axis there is a temperature. So because of the change in temperature, there is a change in different phases. So that is called as a material shows the various phases due to change in percentage of carbon as well as due to change in temperature. So that